Hi guys, Asmo here and welcome to my leveling guide for the League Starter for Heist. This is going to be a guide that is going to be pretty beginner friendly. I'm going to try to explain as much as I can as I am leveling this character. This is going to be a miner saboteur, and this is going to be the build that I'm going to be most likely starting in Heist unless it gets somehow horribly nerfed. But if it doesn't, and there I have like a couple of options, I can go arc or ball lightning. We're going to be playing arc for most of this playthrough. If you're a beginner, the first thing I would recommend for you to do is to go to a website called filterblade.xyz and get yourself a loot filter. I would get the semi-strict filter from there. I am going to be using my own personal filter that I've spent a lot of time working on. It has like custom sounds and highlights and over 2000 custom changes. So I'm going to be using this because without it I feel like I'm completely blind. And if you want that filter, you can find a link in the description to my Patreon page, and for Patreon supporters the filter is available. Other than that, I'm going to be basically explaining everything I'm doing. If you're like a new player and you're worried about things like stash tabs, for example, I'm going to prove that you don't need any stash tabs to complete the game. Like it's only after you get to the maps and stuff like that that matters, but it's perfectly fine to try the game without anything, just free to play, and it's very easy. So I'm gonna try to explain everything I'm doing. I'm turning off the tutorials and I'm setting movement to another key so that I can move while doing other stuff. Like for example, I can right now hold this and move because I'm pressing the D key instead of the mouse. If I press the mouse, I would drop the item. So that way I can move while doing stuff. This is a very useful skill to learn. It allows you to do stuff a little bit faster, but don't worry about it in the beginning. It's only when you're like trying to do things faster when you should learn that. So we're picking the starting gems, and we're gonna sell them shortly after, because we're gonna start with Stormblast Mine in the beginning. My priority in the beginning is to find the colors and links that I need, which are going to be a lot of blue links and some green, like a lot of blue sockets and some green sockets. So I'm gonna be looking for that. Like I need like blue, I need a blue green. Oh, I found a interesting wand here that is triple blue. That is amazing. I should take off my chest and my shield because they slow you down a little bit. Your character actually runs a bit slower. So let's sell this junk, and then let's see. I don't need to buy anything from here, but this wand is amazing. Let's get this. Let's see if we have any good links. So movement speed, there's nothing. And in terms of the colors of the links, there's also nothing that I need. As long as I have the blue sockets, I can use this, but I would prefer to find a blue-green. We can adjust, we can put our skill points. I will put a link in the description with path of building that will have the exact skill point path that I am going. So if you are not catching all the skill points that I'm taking while I'm playing, then you can check the path of building link and you can inspect it there. So we're gonna go down because I think it's gonna be down and to the right side. And we find another blue wand. That is nice. We don't kill anything in the coast, right? So as you can see, I'm not killing anything. This is very nice. This is such a nice wand to find early on. However, I need a blue-green sockets. So I'm taking the waypoint and going to the mud flats. And here, I don't want to kill too much. I only want to get like halfway to level 3. Because I will want to... Okay, I need to kill these because they're in the way. And level up my skill. These are usually... these exclamation marks were marking the quest items are usually in like a triangle over here, so that's why it's pretty easy to find them. Okay, we'll kill some more monsters. Now we're at a good amount of experience, because I don't want to go above like 40% to level 4, because if you're like above 40% to what? I moved past the thing. Okay. If you are above like 2500 XP or 40% to level 4, then your support gems from the vendor will level up and you get Arcane Surge level 2, and I'd like to get it level 1. So that's why I'm doing that. I definitely need a blue-green socket somewhere, so I'm gonna be checking the vendor for it. Okay, where is he? Here he is. I might be even too high level. Okay, we got shoes that have blue-green. My filter highlights that because it's very important early on. Okay, perfect. Picking up the blue items, mana flask, medicine chest, and we can log out to save a portal. If you log out and re-enter, you're gonna be back in town. So we can get our skill gems. We can sell the stuff that we don't need. Okay, let's see if we have some. Okay, what I need is the Arcane Surge and Frostbomb, and if I had a green, blue, then I would also get Swift Assembly, Orb of Storms, Frostblink. That's what I'm getting from here. We can take another blue-green on a helmet, and then we see if there's any movement speed. Nope. So we just take the blue-green, and that's it pretty much. Okay. So we can continue. Go to the submerged passage. Make sure to equip your Quicksilver flask so that it is full. We can get this. Now we'll get the Stormblast Mine and put it with lesser poison, and then we'll put this here and this here. Now our Stormblast Mine deals a little bit more damage. Okay, this is I'm close to this entrance here, the orange thing, which is where I'm gonna go later, so I'll leave portal here. And we're gonna continue now and find the exit out of this zone. We don't level Arcane Surge, so we right click the plus sign, because Arcane Surge we want to keep it at low level so that it's being triggered for just 15 mana, and then we're gonna have our movement skills cost 15 mana or 14 mana, and we're gonna every single time get Arcane Surge when we use our movement skill. Okay, we get Wisdom Scroll, and then we want to put Orb of Storms. We can put it over here. We can put this. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. Chain Belt. This is a nice thing to pick up. Okay, I want to put these skills where I like them, and I'm gonna explain to you what I just did in a second. Okay, so we have okay, I can pass this way. So we have Orb of Storms, which is connected to Arcane Surge together with the movement skill, and we have Onslaught, which is connected to Frostbomb, and that gives us this a little bit of movement speed boost every time we kill the monsters. So I'm just dropping the Frostbomb on the monsters, and that is killing them behind me, so I don't need to look at them. So I'm just dropping it on these archers. I'm just moving through and it's gonna kill them. There are so many monsters. It's such an insane mob density. Orb of Chance, we'll pick that up. Wisdom Scrolls, we'll pick that up. Okay, we can pick this. I don't need this waypoint because I'm moving past it. Archers in this zone give more experience than other monsters. So if you're going to kill someone, make sure that you're killing the archers. Every single time we Frostblink, we get the Arcane Surge. Okay, Wisdom Scroll. We're just picking up whatever the loot filter is highlighting. A lot of Wisdom Scrolls. We're picking up the blue items. Coral Ring is nice early on. Blacksmith Whetstone, that's gonna be sold for a lot of Scrolls of Wisdom. We are pretty high level right now. So many wisdom scrolls. Okay. I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna be very high level here. I'm gonna kill Kuduku. Normally you wanna skip this. But I want to make sure that I get all the crafts and all the things. I'm getting a lot of blue items out of that guy. We can identify this, maybe. No. Actually, that was probably a mistake to identify it, but it's okay. I need to sell some identified items. So selling unidentified items will give you transmutation shards, and selling identified items that are magic or rare, of course, will give you alteration shards. And we need alteration orbs and transmutation orbs for the recipe. And we also need a bunch of transmutation orbs for skill gems that we're going to be buying. I'm gonna run straight through this zone. We are very high level, level 8. Pick up this wisdom scroll. Medium life flask, why not? We can replace our old life flask. We have a lot of blue items, so we're not gonna kill that guy. Just gonna skip him. And I'm gonna do the Navali. Okay, I hope he walks up to me. There we go. And one more round of mines should do it. Okay, Orb of Transmutation, perfect. So now we're gonna have a lot of currency. Since we have that Orb of Transmutation and a lot of wisdoms, we're gonna get alteration, a lot of scrolls. I think I'm gonna be able to do the recipe now even. So that is going to be pretty crazy. I'm gonna show you the recipe that's gonna like double your damage. So here we go to Lionized Watch. I'm gonna try to do the recipe now, I guess. So we can pick this gem up, identify some items. Let's see how far are we from. Okay, one more item, and now we got alteration orb as well. So now what we do is we make a magic wand. Let's see if he has maybe a better wand for us, better base. She does. Okay, so we get the goat's horn. We make it magic with Orb of Transmutation. We purchase. Okay, first I need to sell whetstones for scrolls. Then I want to purchase iron ring. I can purchase iron ring, or I can get sapphire ring. So I'll get the sapphire ring now because that's fine. We get sapphire ring, magic wand, and Orb of Alteration, and that is added cold damage to spells wand, which is very, very strong. That's a wand that we're gonna be wearing for a long time, until at least until level 20. We put this one in the offhand, and we also can put the Orb of Storms with added lightning. That's gonna be a little bit better. Another thing I want to check is this vendor for colors that we need, for the links that we need. I don't see any of them. Movement speed, nope. Okay, so we can go and use our portal that we left here a while ago, and with our new improved wands with the massive amount of damage, we're gonna very, very quickly kill the boss in here, and it's gonna take very little time. We also have the frost blink now, so that we can dash through these annoying you know, bridges, these annoying like little underground rivers and things that normally you would get stuck on, and it's annoying because you have to walk around them. But like this, we can just simply hop over them, and it's a little bit quicker. So that's why we did it in this order. So now we're just gonna demolish this guy, completely obliterated, and we can exit the character screen. When you do that, your portals disappear, so make sure to not do that when you have a portal active. Okay, so now we're gonna pick up the reward. We're gonna sell these things. Anything else, that's fine. And we got an extra skill point. And now we can continue to the prison. So this is a fresh solo self-found start. We're gonna play completely solo self-found. We're not gonna trade with anybody. We're not gonna need to buy any items, and we're gonna do all of the labs and everything like that, everything from the scratch. Okay, I see the little book. When you see the little book on your minimap, that means most likely a trial is nearby. This bronze monograph that is next to the trial has a little book icon on the screen. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna allocate our skill point while this is passing. You can run through this a few times. You can just do this and activate your potion right after, and that's gonna keep you alive. Okay. We use the portal and we continue. So let me order a little bit my inventory. So what I need right now is transmutation orbs. So I'm gonna have to pick up a bunch of magic items and sell them for transmutation shards, because I'm gonna need one transmutation orb very soon for what's it called? For a smoke mine, which is a movement skill that is gonna help us run much faster. And then I'm gonna need transmutation orbs for skills from the vendor, which are the arc as well as the blast chain mine. So we're gonna be able to use the arc mines, but that depends. When we use that depends on like how many orbs of transmutation we get, because later on we'll need another couple of transmutation orbs for the next ones that we're going to craft, and then we're gonna need 2 alteration orbs, and then later we're also gonna need 2 alteration orbs like at the beginning of Act 2 for Wave of Conviction and for Skitter bots. So that's what we're gonna have to get later. I am level 10, which is a very, very comfortable level to fight Brutus with. While I'm here, oh, Orb of Chance, perfect. I need to make sure that I have this mine on always attack without moving. This is transmutation. We're getting very lucky. This is very nice. I already have 2 transmutations. So we can take a little step forward and drop the mines here. And then as we walk forward, he's gonna walk into them, and then we're gonna activate them, and he's gonna take like 1/4 of his health at least. And he's dead. Very, very easy because we have the wand craft. So pick up all of these and exit to character screen, because the next waypoint is already discovered when you kill the boss at the end. So we're gonna have to identify boots because they might have movement speed, which is very, very important. Let's identify this. Okay, I guess it's not. I guess I will need the alteration shards, so I'll identify the rare items. Unfortunately got an augment because the item had 6 mods. Okay, so we get flame dash from here, and we check for links. Movement speed boots, nope, nowhere to be seen. Let's just pick up gloves that have some blue sockets, because we're gonna lack blue sockets later on. And one thing I completely forgot is that I need to purchase the smoke mine. So that's what we're buying now, and I think that's it pretty much. So we put smoke mine in here, and we put flame dash instead of frost blink, and that's it. Now we can move forward. Again, we're just dropping the Orb of Storms and Frost Bomb. Most likely Frost Bomb, try to prioritize whatever skill you have Onslaught on, so that you get that boost of speed. Can I dash through this? Oh my god, I got somehow stuck on it while I wanted to get to the shrine. Okay, these are essences. Essences are very important. You want to get like 2 essences at least, oh, we got transmutation. What the hell? This is the luckiest run ever. We're getting so much currency. This is crazy. So essences are very important to make rare rings later on in Act 2. And these are necessary for the stronger added damage recipe on ones. Just running through this zone. Level 11, so we're very high level for this zone. Perfectly comfortable. Another essence, nice. If you have spare essences, I would throw them on boots that have good links, because that means you have a bigger chance of getting the movement speed boots. Okay, well, this is a weird zone. Yeah, I already can tell that this is a very weird zone. This is a layout I don't think I've seen before. That's like a weird, it's going like completely to the right side. And it has this, such a weird layout. Okay, hopefully we can find the cave soon. Which is one of my, probably my least favorite zone. Even though it's like a very tiny zone, I hate the layouts in that zone. Like I recently saw one of the PoE speedrunners get lost in that zone like forever. Like, just makes you wanna rage quit. Okay, we completely skipped. Where the hell is that zone? Is it like somewhere to the top right? Yeah, it is. Okay. So this is this zone. Yeah, the ship's graveyard cave. I really hate it. The best tip I can give you for this is to try to think of a map. Actually, it's for most maps. You want to try to think of a map as like a square and figure out which corner of the square the entrance is at, and then you want to go to the opposite corner. But it's easier said than done. Okay, it's not here. So many essences, so many transmutations. As soon as we find like a good pair of boots, like 3-link pair of boots with the right colors, I detonated the mines too early, but that's okay. Jeweler's orb. There we go. Just pick up this and get the hell away. Let's go here. The talents, the skill points I'm picking are optimized to like never fall out, like never fall off on damage. I went through path of building and figured out like skill by skill which ones give you more damage early on. But it's very squishy, so if you are dying too much, then definitely consider picking up more life. Skill points are not something that is completely set in stone. Okay. So here we're just putting Orb of Storms and we're spamming the mines, and that is killing the skeletons, and then when Fairgraves appears we activate the mines and he instantly dies. We got 2 sapphire rings. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. We are able to... Oh my god, this one has another resist on it. We can exit the character screen because we picked up the next skill point, waypoint. Okay, is the game crashing? What's going on? The game actually crashed. Okay, fortunately we were logging out. A new technical patch. This is the first crash I think I've ever had in PoE in years. Pick up green gem, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Identify boots. Identify other stuff as well, because we have so many transmutation orbs. Okay, we can sell that. So in terms of the skills, because we have so many transmutation orbs, I'm comfortable buying Blast Chain Mine and Arc, and we're gonna be using Blast Chain Mine. So let me actually okay, Storm Blast Mine, and this is not necessary. And I have Orb of Storms. Orb of Storms goes to here, and Blast Chain Mine Arc with added lightning goes to here. Yeah, okay, and that is all good. We pick up the reward. We try to look for good links. This is good. Blue, blue, green, I guess, is fine. Movement speed, nothing. Okay. We can continue, and I can throw 1 essence on the boots. No movement speed, because no good links, but I have so many essences that I can waste 1 or 2. Okay, now we're gonna pick up another skill point and continue to Merveil. I'm thinking Oh, actually, now that I have blue, blue, green, I can do something better. I can do Onslaught with Frost Bomb with, where is it? Orb of Storms. And that's gonna be a little bit better because I get Onslaught more often. That way both the Orb of Storms and the Frost Bomb will give me Onslaught. And later when I pick up, after I kill Weaver, I will probably just remove Frost Bomb and rely on Orb of Storms only for the Onslaught. Okay, I kind of want to swap my potions around because I'm more comfortable pressing the 2. Let's pick up this. Although I have so much currency. My damage is crazy right now because I'm very high level. Is it gonna be? No, it's gonna be to the bottom. Another transmutation. Okay, we're so rich. Okay, we are just gonna destroy her. Okay, she's gonna jump away now. Okay, she's gonna jump away now again because we did so much damage. Okay, let's try to not use any of the mines before she appears. Actually, I did use them too early, but that's okay. Activate get the Arcane Surge. Kill some of the ads. Where is she walking? She's just like wandering around. Okay, I think she's dead now. There we go. Iron Ring, Leather Belt, and some other stuff. Okay, let's order this a little bit so we can pick up even more. And that's Act 1 done. Iron Ring we're gonna sell with skill gem that is green. That's why we kept these green skill gems. And that is gonna give us a Topaz Ring, which is the lightning resistance. And then if we make it rare using an essence or an alchemy orb and sell it with a magic wand, we're gonna get a level 20 wand that has a lot of added lightning damage, which is gonna be very, very strong. Why am I stuck on this? Okay, there we go. So we're gonna sell. Let's identify the boots. Let's identify these boots as well. We got movement speed. There we go. We got movement speed on some boots. And this belt. Okay, we can sell this already. Get the Topaz Ring. So we got movement speed boots, but we need to put smoke mine somewhere. So actually we should probably purchase gloves or something. There we go, those are gloves. But they don't have... Can we make... Okay, can we use... This should give me a green one. There we go. Smoke mine. And 2 blue. Perfect. And life. Okay, and then we can sell this. I think we're fine. Right? We can sell also this. Perfect. Now we can go here. Another essence. I've never found these many essences, man. So many essences. So this ring, we're gonna use 1 essence. This is maximum life. That's a nice one to use on a piece of armor. We found the entrance to this cave, which means we wanna leave a portal here and continue to the next zone. We found another transmutation. There we go. I think my loot filter is a bit quiet. Now we can go back to the town. We have this waypoint already. So yeah, I want to use another... Oh, where am I going? I have the portal, even though it's not that far. That's the reason I left the portal. The reason we left the portal is to get quicker to the den, where we are going to kill the beast and get ourselves Quicksilver. Actually, I can pick up this mana flask. What am I doing? Okay, this one will go away for a Quicksilver. Alteration. Oh wow, we're so rich. This is a perfect run, man. So many items we're finding. So we're gonna get ourselves a Quicksilver. And that's it. Just sell this, I guess. And then this Quicksilver is gonna go here, and we go to the crossroads, because first we're gonna do the Chamber of Sins, because we're gonna hit close to level 16 there. We're gonna be like 15, 16. We're gonna do our trial, and we're going to get our auras, right? We're gonna get skitter bots, and we're gonna get the Herald of Thunder, which is great early on. Okay, the waypoint here, the direction, like if you go from the very middle of the map to the waypoint, and then it's gonna point to the entrance to the Chamber of Sins level 2. And then in here, you wanna check to the top, and based on that, you kinda know which layout it is. What is going on? I'm getting wrecked and blocked, and oh my god. How are they so tanky? These Roas are so insanely tanky. Almost died there. Okay. So we do this trial here. Here, if you can have some lightning resistance, that would help. I do have lightning resistance. I can even make this rare. There we go. There we go. That way we have some lightning resistance. If you look at the defense, we're gonna have like 30 something lightning res right now. Let's pick up some life, I think, because we're gonna need some strength for Wave of Conviction, and the other life node that we're gonna get is gonna give us 20 strength. This one, there we go. Now we have a little bit more life. Superior Fireball. Okay, we can exit the character selection here. I should actually put in my filter the gems that I would be using. They will show if they're superior, but... Okay, Herald of Thunder. And then we purchase Skitterbots, Wave of Conviction. And we have space for all of them. That's perfect. So now we go to the other side. To the Riverways. Talk to Einhar. You need to do his quest at least once. So, okay, Skitterbots. And Herald. And Wave of Conviction with Arcane Surge as well. Turn our Heralds on. Put the Wave of Conviction on this keybind. And we are massive now. Okay. I want to see if I can do the beast quest here. How many beasts do I need to capture? Only 4. So maybe we want to do it here, because all of the time you don't want to kill all of the beasts, you just want to dip from the zone. Okay, let's pick up some of these items. So 2 more beasts. If we can find them somewhere on the way, that would be nice. Let's go here. We have one of them. And then if we can find another one, that's gonna be perfect. Because what I need beasts for, or like the quest complete for, is beast crafting flasks. Okay, didn't find it. Unfortunate. I'm not gonna like run around this entire zone try to look for one beast. But if you can complete the quest in one of the areas, then that would be optimal. So I want to pick up the waypoint, and then I go all the way down, and then we're gonna go to the opposite side that the waypoint was on, in terms of like which side of the road it was on. That's where the Weaver is going to be, and Alira is on the side the waypoint is on, but we are helping Alira, so we are skipping it now. We're doing this, and then going here. So now we go to the Weaver, to the opposite side of the road, than that one of the waypoint. Just drop our damaging skills where the monsters will run through them, and they're dying behind us. And we're getting onslaught every now and then. Here, usually you want to go to the left side, like on the top left, if that's possible. Okay, another ground life flask. Weaver, so here, make sure it's always attack without moving. Step up to here and throw mines up there. With arc, it's not that important, but yeah. Okay, we phase him instantly because we use the Wave of Conviction and Arcane Surge, and that together is very powerful. We need space in here for the spike. Okay, now we're gonna try to stack mines, and then again Wave of Conviction, and we kill him pretty much instantly. And now we can exit to character selection. So here we are going to get Elemental Focus, and with Elemental Focus, Arc, Orb of Storms, Skitter Bots, Flame Dash, Arcane Surge. Where's my Orb of Storms? Ah, Orb of Storm. Okay, we ditch Frostbomb, basically. We put Elemental Focus instead of added lightning damage, and lightning damage to here. And then how many of these we have? Okay, so we wanna get okay, nothing crazy. Okay, good. We wanna get alteration orbs now. Yeah, we can continue. At this point, we go to the crossroads, and we go to the bottom. Like, if you have the moment like I had right now, I was like thinking, okay, what am I supposed to do? It's better to just keep running. It's better to just go and not stay in town. The longer you stay in town, the more time you're wasting for essentially nothing. Now let's put this here. Now we're basically only dropping Orb of Storms to get the onslaught, killing some extra stuff with the arc mines, and we're gonna be doing that until Act 5, until like the beginning of Act 5, where we get our silver flask, like the onslaught flask, and from that point on we only are going to be using mines. We can go through here. I remember this part, but I might later look up the passive skill tree on my POB. So here again we are looking for like this, don't know why I picked that up. We're looking for the book, like the book icon on the minimap. That will show us where the trials are. And we see it now, okay. We pick this up and we log out immediately. After that, I'm going to Creighton and we're gonna kill him because we're going to kill Creighton and Oak, and we're going to help Alira. I should be looking for better wands. I should be looking for the wands. That's one thing I wasn't doing, I think. I should be looking for wand bases. Ideally, you want a base that has the highest implicit. I'll show you which one it is. I don't remember the name. It's not crystal, it's the quartz one, I think. Let's pick up some scrolls of wisdom in the form of armor scraps. Okay, so we do this, we stack the mines. And he's dead, and we can exit the character screen again. And the last bandit we kill is going to be Oak, so we go here for him. This zone did not reset, so if I somehow encounter the last beast, no beast. No luck. Let's look if Oak is gonna be here. Seems like not. So it seems like he's gonna be somewhere to the bottom. Again, we're stacking the mines. I think he maybe smashed them. Because we don't have clever construction yet. This is where I'm going to. Clever construction is a passive skill that makes your mines not take damage for the first 5 seconds after they're thrown. Because he just like AoE stomped all of them. I want to open this actually. Should have done this first and then went to here, Western Forest. And then we go on the same side that the waypoint is at, and that's where Alira is going to be. Stibnite flask, okay. Gloves. Okay, where is Alira? There we go. And we help her, we get this, and we can exit the character selection. Now, one thing we want to do is go to Act 1 and pick up our reward, and at the same time we can also check for wands. So we pick up the reward and we can check for wands that we can craft on. We want blue, all of them, right? I think. Yeah, we want blue. So this would be okay one if I like didn't have any other option. So we go to Act 2 and we will check, get some life, purchase items. This is the one we want, 3. Okay, so this is exactly what we need. One of them, and then one of them we might get later. Let's sell this. I can actually identify these. They have life, but I would probably get red sockets on it. Okay, so what I want right now is to make it magic. I'm not level 20 yet, but I will be soon, and I will need some intellect. Yeah, that's why I will need to go here and pick up this intellect first, unless I can manage to find I can spend Orb of Chance here, even though they're pretty valuable. Now I can use this and this and this and sell them, and now we got a big wand that will be level 20 required. And next level, I'll look for, I need another topaz ring, which I can make with the iron ring. So we did everything here. Time to move on to the pyramid, Val Ruins, and then pyramid. This layout is the layout that all the people get lost at. Usually what you want to do is find a pattern of like a, it's either gonna loop and you're gonna end up back behind the entrance, or it's gonna be like an S or an N, kind of like a snaking layout. So now I expect either it's gonna go to the bottom or it's gonna go to the top, we'll see. Chromatic orb. Let's level these skills. Portal, so it's gonna go up and behind it probably, in that case. Nope. Okay, topaz ring. That's what we were kind of looking for. And armor scrap, pick it up. Okay, we want to go here. So we're not gonna have to waste skill points to pick up intellect, because last run I had to like pick up an extra int node in order to be able to equip a wand of the best base. So what's this base called? Quartz, yeah. Quartz wand is what we want. Oh man, so why did all of this drop so much loot? Was that because of the ghost? I think it was. Okay. Full inventory, that's okay. And we'll go here. And then we'll go toward clever construction. Okay, let's talk to Einhar. If we can find the beasts here, then we're gonna kill them definitely. Mission complete. Perfect. He only had one beast here. So now we're gonna be able to beastcraft. Which means we'll be able to get in Act 4. What was that? Oh, that's a chest armor. We don't want to wear those quite yet. Since it slows us, and usually the first time I wear it is either I find like a very good stat, like life and resist in Act 3, or if I find a 4-link. That's when I start wearing the chest armor. We do have movement speed boots, but we're gonna pick up recipe soon, and we have at least 3 orbs of augmentation, which means we're going to be able to craft movement speed on boots as long as they have an open prefix. Wow, these guys are tanky. What level are we? 22. Oh, why am I not using the wand? So we need to this one, surprisingly. So now we have massive amounts of damage. This is where you find movement speed recipe. And we have enough for another wand. Before I hit another level, I actually want to go to town, see if I can find another wand that has a really good base, that has good links. Perfect. That's what we want. And again, make it like this. Then we use essence, the worst one that we have in terms of like usefulness for our character. and this, and we switch these gems. And then another thing we can do also, let's sell all of that junk. Another thing we can do is, because we have 2 orbs of transmutation, you look at my defense, I can get lightning and fire res. So we can go to your hideout, and in your hideout on the crafting bench, we're gonna do fire res on one of them and lightning res on the other one. And that's perfect. I need to talk to this guy, right? To unlock the menagerie, correct? Yeah, now I have menagerie unlocked. Perfect. So now we have a bunch more resistances on our gear through these ones, and these ones will stay with me until I find something really good, probably in like blood aqueducts or even later than that. So supposed to go to the right side. If you look again at this whole layout of the map, usually it's like a square. So if you come, you want to go kind of like back to where the entrance was in order to find the exit. There we go. And now the pyramid. In the pyramid, just like with most layouts, but in this one it's very clear. You start on the bottom corner, so we try to go to the top right somewhere. There we go. Now we try to go to like the left side. And we can already see it. Pick up the portal. And now we try to go to the top right somehow. Okay, now we activate this, we pick up the recipe. And can drop this garbage. I can equip this ring, I guess, because I don't have a better one. Okay, that's what we have. We can slowly start stacking the mines. Okay, give him a bunch of damage. Keep stacking the mines. And he's dead. That's the power of the wand crafts. They're so strong. Okay. Sell items. And we move on to Act 3. Just gonna grab a sip of water and continue. Take this. Kill some monsters while we're waiting for her to be possible to talk to her. And here in town we just walk straight through. We don't need to talk to anybody. I have here these ones in the offhand in order to be able to level stuff, and try to make sure that you don't have your auras in them, because you'd end up turning your auras on and off every time you switch these weapons to like put a skill gem in or something. Here from level 24, I think, yeah, from level 24, because it's item level 25, you're able to find 4 links in the shop, so you should definitely look out for that. And if we find a 4 link, then what we're gonna put in our 4 link is the arc, blast chain mine, added lightning, and then if it's a green one, then we're gonna do like trap and mine damage. If it's a blue one, we can do like control destruction or added lightning, depending on what you prefer. What? That was such a... that was very skillful of me to dash so far backwards. Okay, crematorium. You'd think you need a fire res for this one, but actually you need lightning res because the fight against Piety in the end of this is gonna not feel nice if you don't have lightning resistance, and we don't, so it's gonna be very scary. But we're gonna start fixing our resistances in a bit. Okay, so now we have to find where is Piety in here. Not here. There we go. So we want to drop all the mines we can. Melt all these henchmen. Okay, she's dead. Wasn't that bad. And now we can exit to character selection, and we're gonna be in Sarn encampment. Okay. Now we get the key, and we wanna see if we can buy some nice ring of 16 double res. That's perfect. And then we can use essence on it. I guess more resistance. That gives us a bunch of cold res. We can destroy this ring. We can pick up conductivity and continue. So conductivity we can level on the offhand. I'm not gonna bother really using it here until I get curse on hit set up, because wave of conviction is simply better. Because you're not using it on regular mobs, you're using it only on bosses, though, like the wave of conviction. You're using only on like the tough monsters, and on those, curses suck. They're 66% or 33% less effective, and that ends up being worse than the wave of conviction exposure, which doesn't get reduced by the boss curse resistance. So that's why we're using wave of conviction. And then later when we have curse on hit from the end of Act 4, we're gonna be able to use both at the same time, so why not? Both at the same time are of course better than just one of them. Okay, we're gonna try this neat little skip, because I like doing it. Oh, we got a unique, which I don't think is gonna help us in any way. Does it have a movement speed increase even? 20% movement speed, huh. Well, we can't equip it because we don't have the strength for it. Okay, now I think the last one is on the left, if I'm not mistaken. Because there wasn't this like characteristic layout thing. Am I wrong about that? Let's see. I think I'm actually wrong, so it might be... yeah, it might be back there. So let's see, this layout didn't have this characteristic thing. If it had it, I would be able to tell you what I'm talking about, but basically you're looking at something in this layout to see if there is another bust. Oh wait, I have all the three! Okay, I completely brain dead, brain farted. I completely didn't notice that I have all the three already. Okay. Wasted a little bit of time, but that's okay. So we cannot wear that until we have 44 strength. So if I had this amulet be strength amulet, then I would be able to wear them and get the 20% movement speed boost. It also gives me lightning res, a lot of them, increased shock duration on enemies, increased effect of shock, works for skill burst. That's actually helpful. So I'm gonna look to exchange my amulet for an amulet that gives me int and strength. I could also pick up strength from somewhere on the tree. Let's swap this. We pick up the waypoint and then we go to the catacombs because we want to go do the trial. And these catacombs have like a bait book. There's a book in it that's not actually the trial, but we can see the trial icon already. Okay, so this is very quick, nice. We know that this is in this direction. However, it's going on and on. Let's pick up the augmentation. Okay, there we go. Another recipe. And we can log out and return the busts. And we should be like level 24 or something, 25, perfect. So we get this, we can sell this, keep the other two, I guess. And then we can check if there are any 4 links, especially body armor, that would be the best. Unfortunately, none. We can check if there's an amulet that we want. Purchase. We would need transmutation for it. There is another nice ring that we might use this on. That is actually less resist. That was a very bad roll. If I find a chaos orb, I might spend it on that. Of course, you wouldn't do that in a league start. So let's continue to marketplace. Organize this a little bit. I have these boots and these gloves here because I could potentially make something out of them. This quest that you see the exclamation mark here, we are completely skipping, and I haven't mentioned that before, but you will see exactly which quests I do and which I don't. And I am doing all the skill points, but I am skipping the regret or like useless item quests. So this should give you a pretty good idea of which quests you should do and which quests you should skip. Now we're going to Battlefront. People have different orders of doing this. The order I prefer to do, and it's because I am not too low level. Like I am 25, which is and gonna be 26 soon, which is perfectly good to go to docks, which means going docks first is actually better. So we pick up the waypoint from here. We pick up this item. And we go straight to the docks. And in docks, you want to go to the left side first, because you might find like a nice skip. Sometimes the item is like right here, but not in this case. With how much luck we had this run with the currency drops, I have a feeling we're gonna get really unlucky with the 4-link. Sometimes it takes a while to get the 4-link going, but if you check the shop regularly, you're gonna find it eventually, the vendor. You get a lot of experience in this zone because there are a lot of blue monsters. Okay, this waypoint we don't care about. And Fairgraves here we don't care about. He has a very shitty quest with the shitty reward that I always skip. Completely different side we need to go to. Another transmutation. Every transmutation you get from now on, if you find a decent item, you can put some extra resistance on it, and that's really good. Now we can exit to character selection, and we go to the battlefront again. And from the battlefront we go to the Temple of Solaris. Portal, giant life flasks. Okay, let's get them. Let's put this one in. Okay, so now we are picking up here this high explosive. This is a huge damage increase. Pretty much it's like 10% more damage, which is better than the increased damage. So if you look on the passive skill tree, you'll see almost everywhere it says increased damage, and that means it's increasing the base that you have. So let's say you're dealing base 100 damage, like your skill says deal 100 damage, and then you increase it by 10%, that would be 10, right? And then that means you deal 110 damage now. And if you pick up another 10% increased damage, that is gonna increase the original 100 and give you 120. But if you do the more damage, if you get like 10% more damage, that's gonna give you 11 damage instead of 10. And in the beginning, it's not a big deal. In the beginning, increased damage is almost as good as more damage. But later on, as you stack more of these increased and increased damage, they become weaker and weaker, and the more damage becomes stronger and stronger. So that's why the more damage multipliers are very, very powerful. And if you make your enemies take increased damage, like let's say enemies take 10% increased damage, that kind of works as a more multiplier, because it takes the total damage that you increase and then they take 10% increased, which means it essentially works as if you are dealing 10% more damage. That's like a quick explanation of like the difference between more and increased. We'll leave a smoke mine here. We take this and go back to the sewers. And then in the sewers we do this little skip. And we pick up the recipe. And here we jump up. And this is a strength dex. If it only had int, I would equip it right now, because if I take it out, oh, actually I can. So actually I can wear these boots now. There we go. Because we just got a strength amulet. Turns out we got enough intellect now. Did we pick up intellect on some other items, like on this? Yes, we did. We picked up int on a ring. That's what allowed us to drop that amulet. Nice. So now we have a little bit more movement speed. Okay, this guy is very scary if you don't have fire res, because he also curses you. So we just gotta kill him quickly and move on. These boots, so I'm gonna get some int later through just normally getting my passive skill points. It's gonna be enough for these ones, so that's not gonna be a problem anymore. So I can keep this amulet and I can get strength from somewhere else. But I might end up over leveling my wave of conviction, so I need to be careful for that. Okay, now we're doing massive damage, level 28. Yeah, the damage is amazing. Yeah, I should probably stop leveling wave of conviction at some point. I'll pick up some extra strength from passives later as well. From the one that gives life and energy shield, maybe. Like if I'll pick up this, that's extra 10 strength. but not much more than that. But by then I probably will have better boots anyway. Although these are pretty good. The increased effect of shock is really nice with skitterbots. I think it works on them, it should at least. I don't see why it wouldn't. Wait, this goes... That's a weird little cubby. Yeah, so here you're trying to go in the direction, the same direction that the stairs show you, basically. And one cart, that's the direction to go. On the other side there are 2 carts, that's the dead end. So you go where the 1 cart is. And in the later act it's gonna be like 1 flower pot instead of 2 flower pots. That's the direction you wanna go in. There are all kinds of little... uh-oh. I got frozen. That might happen when you open boxes. So you might want to have a freeze flask, like freeze remove flask. Also this zone is very dangerous. Potentially they can have rare monsters with like extra projectiles, extra damage, and just blast you. That was quick. Piety dead. We can just get our skill point and head toward Dominus.